It's been our, that's another thing.
Last week there was probably about 12. We need to start recording though. We need to start recording how many people.
That's so I wanted to make the Google form. I forgot to make that, so that's another thing I need to make before we start. Because I need to get some audio on that video. I need to create a Git repo, and then I need to make the Google form. So right now we just got. So one of our clients that we just finished with, it was a marketing client called Direct Mail. We are right now with them on an internal sale to keep the business going. And we're trying to actually right now figure out how we can change up the script. Instead of trying to go for apps where we're selling for 80 to 150K, that's a large price tag for a lot of companies. So we're looking at how we can do it as a...
You can turn that music off if you want.
As a subscription instead. John, you got a laptop?
I do.
Check out, last night we made 3 web pages that we're going to show externally to our clients. Because we're targeting very heavily the hospitality industry right now because Alexa for hospitality is a thing. And with that, I've been releasing a Medium article every day that we share on our Instagram page, on our Twitter, on our Facebook, on LinkedIn. And so right now we're talking with the CIO of a big hotel chain.
Okay.
And yesterday I released an article, really only 3 hotels have embraced the program. There's the Wynn in Las Vegas, which did an incredible job. They've got a video I linked in the article. Then there's Marriott, which I like about them that when guests come, they're muted off the bat, so that guests who don't necessarily want the device in there don't need to have them.
So what, do they have to go over and turn it on or something?
You gotta hit the mute button, yeah.
Okay.
Do you know which brands they're using within Marriott? Because I stay in Marriott every week.
No, I have no idea.
Okay. It's probably a very small subset still. But
Yeah, they didn't say the exact stores for any of them except the Wynn, and that's the Las Vegas hotel.
That's very
So we're looking at, so if you want to go to voicefirsttech.com/hotel pricing.
Do you have the internet?
RJ, we got any internet?
Oh, yeah, sorry, right behind you, top left.
You're good. Thanks.
Sorry, I'm ordering pizza.
I'd say 3 people to a pizza, maybe 4. No, yeah, at least 3 people. And the third brand was
Best Western.
okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a bunch of mediums from Domino's. It's probably better than Buckeye Pizza anyways.
So did you go to the website?
I'm just connecting now.
Oh, right.
I saw you were live.
So what is your main,
Did you just get the notification?
Yeah, it's like
what's your main inbound of leads?
We actually just hired on our first salesperson, Alec. He looks like one of our developers, Zach, who works out of New Jersey. He goes to Rochester. His name's Alec, and he's here on campus. He was working with a startup called Hooked last summer.
Okay.
So now he's actually one of the reasons that we started to think about it more in terms of a subscription rather than a big upfront cost. So when looking at the hotels, we are offering free hardware and free installation. So we'll give you all of the Alexa devices, all of the...
For an entire hotel?
Yeah, depending on the size, yeah. Actually, yes, for the entire hotel.
And you'll install it and everything?
So we do the install, we give them the hardware, and then we've got 3 different price points depending on the number of rooms that they want for a monthly subscription.
Yeah.
So we'll try for the first 3 months, probably for our first couple clients in the hotel business, probably on the low, maybe even free.
Yeah.
And then from there on, 90-day money-back guarantee. If you do the 3 months of subscription and you don't like what you got, we'll remove all the devices, we'll refund you your money. Guarantee you, based off the research we've done, that it's going to make your guest experience much better.
Yeah.
So the different price points we've set up kind of in the technologies that we include in the hotel rooms, as well as the number of rooms that they want. So if they're a small hotel and they will have like 1 to 10 rooms, we charge $1 per day. So the lowest bracket comes out to $2 per day. Extra.
Per device.
Overall, $2 per room extra per day.
Oh, okay. So
I'm saying on when we're selling them, the hotel pays $2 per day per room. Because at that price point, it's like, okay, hotels are typically thinking in terms of daily payments rather than weekly or monthly payments. And with that, like, okay, if we're charging $97 a night per room, can we play with that extra $2 that we're investing per room? And that's at this lowest point, you know.
The Whisper.
The Whisper. Yeah. What do you think? Because
Whisper Speak Rosetta.
Whisper Speak and Rosetta because of voice and like the language.
I like it.
So that's that next website I want. So what do you think of that website and the pricing?
I like it.
Cool. Next website, delete hotel pricing and put in tech menu. We are now Amazon affiliates, so we can create experiences and sell that to our customers. So that way, when they buy these products, we get a little bit of money back through Amazon.
Okay.
Just a way to get some passive income. We can include any links within our Medium articles or on any of our social media, and anybody who buys an Amazon product through that link,
Nice.
a little bit of the money comes back to us. So the tech menu.
RJ, if you want to pop over and take a look at what it's all about.
So for the tech menu, we've got a bunch of different experiences. So we got like the originals, the new releases, and the specialties. All Alexa enabled products. So and then there's the actual prices and then the items. We made this real quick last night, but all those links are active and everything on there works. Cool.
Where's the hotel? The other tab is the what I was just talking about.
Oh yeah.
So the big things that I need to look up and that I wanted to look at are the documents, trust agreement, articles of association, constitution, bylaws. Because right now, so there are two different levels that I've learned. There's the nonprofit and there's the tax-exempt.
Yeah.
Nonprofit is a state classification, whereas tax-exempt is an IRS federal classification. So we're right now applying for the IRS federal classification, and because of where we're at, we can't do the 1023, the form that we need to fill out. We can't do the 1023 easy. The 1023 easy we'd be able to fill out, but with the amount of money that Voice First makes, you have to make under 50K in order for it to be 1023, and we're above that. So what we need is the actual one, and the actual one requires us to have all of these documents. So I've got one document already when I had to submit for Ohio. Let me pull that out. Voice First Tech. Articles of incorporation, I think.
Yeah.
Articles of association. Are those the same? Because on the one note I got from the state of Ohio is the articles of incorporation. Does John live here? I always see you.
He's not home though. He has a family, serious family situation.
Still working with it.
Interchangeable.
Interchangeable? Okay, so we've already got that one. That one's done. Well, actually, it's not done. Let me right now upload it to Google Photos. Can you look up the next one, the trust agreement, while I'm uploading?
I was looking into that a little bit on my lunch break. It's what I was saying was for charitable organizations, which I guess technically with nonprofit. I was going to look.
Is that strictly with charitable? Well, yeah, we are a charitable organization.
Do you have an email back from whoever? Where'd you get this information from? Did you see that on the
IRS's website?
Okay.
I was applying for the 1023 form.
Okay. Yeah, I found a version of that and I put it on my Google Drive. I think the best thing to do with this, they have templates out there. You just got to fill in the blanks.
Yeah.
Either tonight or tomorrow, I can set some time across and just like go through it. I'll highlight anything that I change and send it over to you, and then we can kind of work through it through revisions.
I think that sounds great. What we've been doing with the majority of the employees at Voice First is we only interact using Google Docs because it makes it so that rather than owning the document, you own a link and anybody can access the link. So the trend is access over ownership. Why would you worry about where to store all of the things if you can access them at any time as though you owned it whenever you want, but the ownership is all taken care of somewhere else.
Okay.
So yeah, if we can make that doc and then like collab back and forth, that would be dope.
Draft that up.
So trust agreement, you said you already looked into it and you think that it's something that we find a template for?
Yeah.
Like I can look up the template right now?
I have it open.
Oh, you've already got one? Perfect. Okay, cool. And then, so we'll cool.
I'll double check this is what we want because I did this in 5 minutes.
Cool. And then the Constitution, did you think the same thing, Constitution?
Yeah, pretty much we
IRS.
can find a template for
What would
that.
we look up? Because Constitution's going to want the national
To
Constitution.
do nonprofit constitution.
Nonprofit
IRS.
Constitution. IRS. Exempt organization bylaws.
I think it's mainly for the board, just how we're going to operate.
Yeah.
These are the things, remember, we were talking about this maybe a month ago. Once the board expands, we need all these things written down, like how are we going to vote, what's quorum.
What is quorum? What does that mean?
The minimum number of people present in order to have a vote.
Got
So if you got 6 board members, you need at least 4 people there.
Cool.
Or something like that.
So, for Constitution, is there like a temp? Well, no, yeah, we need to find some information right now.
There will be something out there, and I can do all that.
Yeah?
Yeah, I can get you a draft trust agreement, constitution, and bylaws. And what was the 4th one?
Trust agreement, articles of association, constitution, bylaws.
Okay, and you already have the article.
We already have the articles, and I just uploaded it to our Google Drive, which I'm going to give you access to right now.
Perfect.
Maybe.
Oh, that'd be okay.
Well, I can share the document with you. I don't think I can share a folder.
Okay. No, you can.
You can share a
Or
folder in
I think
Google
they're
Drive?
called team drives. I'm not exactly sure. How to say it.
Legal, yeah, let me see if I can just, yo, yeah, I can just share a folder. John at voice first. There we go.
Okay, so the site doesn't work. The hotel one, it's just kind of set up as like if you
Those buttons don't go anywhere right now.
Okay.
Well, where would you expect them to go when you click it?
form.
A form?
Yeah.
What would be on the form?
Well, you need contact information.
I'm sorry, what website? Oh yeah, hotel pricing.
Yeah. You need contact information, name of the property.
Wait, I'm sorry. Give me 1 sec to set up.
You're good.
Okay, say again. I'm ready.
Contact information.
Contact info.
I'll say address instead of name of the property because you can just find it that way. I say contact info, so you just like phone number, email, way to get back to them, and then
I think phone number probably the best.
kind of their specifications, so you can have some check boxes and an open-ended thing for any additional comments, and then from there you can just reach out to them.
Want to make it minimal, right?
Yeah, it doesn't.
I feel like that's
I've
a lot.
seen some forms that are a lot. Well, not really. You got name.
Hi, how's it going?
Then you got contact info, a few check boxes, like, are you already enabled with smart thermostats?
We have
Anything like that. So maybe like 6 check boxes, 3 by 3 or 2 by 2 by 2. And then
What are the check boxes for?
I'm just thinking what's going to help them decide what they want. Or you can have like whisper
Well, they've already clicked one of those
Yeah,
things,
so
right?
one thing you can do is whisper speak, Rosetta, or I'm not sure what I want. And then maybe those check boxes can kind of help guide them into the option that fits for them.
Sure, but this is leading to a specific form that they already know what they want to click that.
For sure, yeah, so for what, I get what you're saying, so the check boxes don't make sense for those 3.
Okay.
From here, it'll be a separate form, obviously, whisper speak,
So, Pat,
name, contact info, any comments, we'll get back to that.
Yeah, we need a name,
right now,
a way to get back to them,
the hotel industry
and that's it.
the lodging industry.
Yeah, the message is optional if you want to have.
Message, you're right. But your name, we don't need the address up front.
Framework.
Name.
Yeah.
What was the second thing? We need a name.
Contact info.
Contact info. Yeah, what do you think's a good contact info?
Email. Does it say email is required, phone is optional?
You can put it on
Email?
AWS if you want.
Rather than phone number? Email?
I'd have both forms just in case someone's not comfortable talking about it over the phone.
I'll probably make it an or.
Okay.
Email
So
or
you can if you
phone.
want, but
Or I'll just put them both and people can, one is
Make one
required.
optional.
Yeah.
And then the comments I think can be helpful, but most people may not utilize it.
Action button. So that's our action button. Cool.
There's such minimal
What's the time?
usage
6:01.
that it wouldn't-
Okay, so we got an hour.
Yeah.
So you said you're gonna
So you
handle
can use
getting all
that
this
area.
form set up and on
No,
Drive.
I mean, you don't have to do that.
Next on your list, because that's it for me.
What was your
Just
name?
wanted to see how everything's going. So
Oh,
we got a
yeah.
new logo. I was
Okay.
sick.
Yeah, do you like the new logo?
Yes.
How did you hear about it? Okay.
Um,
So how did you see the?
And I think,
Instagram is where I like to show.
Oh, you did? Oh,
What do you think of our Instagram page now?
I don't think I've looked at this.
Okay.
Well, so
Yeah.
these should have icons over
Wait, when
them.
was
We made
the-
icons. If you check us out on the mobile app, they definitely have icons.
Okay.
I was about to go, but I had a lot to do.
There's a
Okay. Okay.
We'll need a photo of you tonight because we're going to make more posts once a week about one of the team members of Voicebird.
We might have-
So you scroll down, you'll see when we brought on Pat.
Yeah, I
We
saw
made a
that.
Pat post, and then
Okay.
we got a photo of Alec, our new sales guy, yesterday. So we're
I saw
gonna
that.
What are you studying?
so we're gonna get. Oh yeah, I posted that on my Insta.
Oh, you are?
Um,
You're in high school? Hell yeah.
Yes, we got the new logo.
Wow.
We're working
That's really
on
good to see.
subscription payments rather than. So what that's going to mean is rather than focusing on trying to sell apps to a single company, we're gonna think of it more like we need to set up an app for the first person in an industry, and then we repackage that and continue to expand to other companies within that same industry, like
Will
the
you still
hotel.
do
Tennis?
the standard kind of model? Like if
Yeah.
somebody wants to
Or whenever,
develop
I
an app,
mean-
just straight out.
Sure,
just take it.
we can do that. Yeah, we can definitely do
Okay.
that. But when we can do a lot. What we're actively going out and selling right now is a subscription rather than a
service.
Well, how far away are you going to
subscription.
be?
Yeah.
Did you see what I added to the expenses thing here with the categories?
I need to figure out how to automate expenses because right now all of our expenses are kind of tracked through Venmo. Yeah.
So I don't know if you can link things
I mean,
straight up to.
No one else did.
Yeah, like I think I put it in for everyone. There's definitely September 9th. Yeah, Voice First has had so many expenses except since September 9th, and we had income.
There's I don't know.
Tengus,
You got a friend here too.
how you doing?
Pretty good.
Good to see you. All right.
Someone wants to say hi, Pat.
Hey, oh my goodness.
How are you?
How are you doing?
Pretty good, man. How are you?
This is your son,
Yes.
Mohammed. Pat, nice to meet you. All right.
Yeah, I'll get
I'm
you
gonna go ahead and
guys.
shut this off.
Okay.
Come on and have a seat.